Once upon a time in the jungle, there lived a lion, a jackal, and a wolf were his attendants. One time, a camel in labor pains was left behind by a caravan. The lion attacked the camel, and all the animals ate its flesh. When the womb was torn open, a baby camel came out. But the lion speared the baby camel and brought it home. He told the baby camel, "Little camel, you have nothing to fear either from me or any of the other animals. So live fearlessly in the jungle with me." One day, the lion got into a big fight with a wild elephant, because of which he was badly injured. He called the wolf and the jackal and told them, "Listen, I am badly injured. I can barely walk, leave alone hunt. I want both of you to go out and search for an animal that I can kill even in this condition." So off went the jackal and the wolf along with the camel, finding an animal that their master could kill easily. But no matter how hard they tried, they just could not find any such animal. So the jackal started thinking, only if I could go and convince the master to kill the camel, then none of us would have to worry about this. But the master has assured the camel his safety. So how do I do that? Only if I could convince the camel that he should offer himself for food, then the master will not have any guilt in killing the camel. But how do I convince the camel to do that? Idea. Let me go and tell the camel that the master will promise him that in his next birth, if he sacrifices himself, he will be born with a body that is twice the size of his current body. What can a man who is smart and intelligent not achieve using his wits? The jackal was feeling very pleased with himself. So off he went to the camel to convince him. The jackal went to the camel and told him, "The master is dying, and if he dies, who will take care of all of us? So I have come up with a solution. If you go to the master and offer your body to him, the master will assure you that in the next birth you will be born with a body double the size of your current body." The camel was very pleased to hear that he could be of some help to his master. So he said, "I agree, let's go and speak to the master." So all of them went to the lion, bowed in front of him, and then the jackal said, "O master, the camel here has very generously agreed to sacrifice himself so that you and the rest of the animals don't go hungry. But in return, you will have to promise the camel that in the next birth, he'll be born with a body that is double the size of his current body." In response, the lion said, "All right, I promise." No sooner than the lion had uttered these words, that the wolf and the jackal pounced upon the camel and tore apart his body. The lion told the jackal, "I want to go to the river and have a bath, but till I return, watch the carcass very, very carefully." Saying this, he walked away. The jackal started thinking, how can he have the entire camel to himself without sharing with anyone? Suddenly, he hit upon an idea. He told the wolf, "You are feeling very hungry, aren't you? Let's do one thing. Why don't you start eating the animal? And I'll make up some excuse when the lion returns." The wolf was delighted to hear this, and he started eating the animal. When the lion returned, he looked at the carcass and figured out that somebody had been eating the animal. So he said, "Who has contaminated my food? Speak up." The wolf sheepishly looked at the jackal for help, but the jackal just smiled at him and said, "I had told you not to eat the animal, but you did not listen to me. Now you must pay the price." Hearing the words of the jackal, the wolf knew that he was in serious trouble. So he ran as fast as he could to save his life. Just then, a caravan could be heard approaching along the same path. The leading camel in the caravan had a huge bell around its neck and was making a loud jingling noise. Hearing the sound, the lion told the jackal, "Go and find out what is that awful noise. I have never heard that noise before in my life." The jackal went off to inquire, but came running back. Master, run, run for your life. The god of death is very angry with you because you have killed the camel before his time is up. Now he has come to take revenge on you along with the camel's father and grandfather. So please run for your life. Hearing this, the lion was terrified. He dropped the food and ran for his life. The jackal now had the entire camel for himself. He ate merrily and the food lasted for several days. Moral of the story: a cunning man will always protect his interests and will keep his plans a secret, even if that means putting the others around him through a lot of torture and trouble. Just like the jackal in the story hid all his plans and finally got the camel to himself, even if that meant that the wolf and the lion went hungry. Thank you so much for watching.